In ACL, in access control list, we will continue the extended access control list, and today we will learn that how to um, control the HTTP traffic and how to control some other traffic if I want to control the packets. It's very simple to understand that access control list will help us to control the flow of traffic, because when we try to configure an access control list, we will simply make a rule to control the traffic from a particular network or from particular IP, maybe for a particular destination, or it could be for a particular protocol as well. So today we will see the other scenario, and what I have to do on that, I will reopen a program ACL P1, and in this program we all knows the IP address configuration that has done on this. Why I'm taking this program? Because it will make it easier to complete the task as we want. Yeah, we will remove this. We will remove this particular. Let me first select this, and I will remove this. Now I have to do some other changes. I want to remove this one, and let's say, yeah, this one. So now we will try to control the web traffic as well. The internet traffic, if I want to control it, I have to install a web browser first. So in this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to install a web browser. So here I am. Now we all can see that I did a simple change in it, and let me desktop IP address configuration, and then I have to change the IP 192.168.1. Let's say 5. This is what we have, and what is this default gateway for this? 1.10. The default gateway will be 192.168.1.10, and for this, who's there? Yes, Shekhar, what happened? Some problems. Okay. Which topic? Okay, okay, no problem. We will wait for this. And Deepika, are you getting my voice? I don't think so that you are getting my voice. So if it is not possible for you to get my voice, so please, you can also reconnect yourself. Okay. The other problem is configuration. Let me share first, Ala. I have to do some changes on this, and I was about to share the screen. Okay, no problem. And let me log the meeting, so you will not have to wait in lobby. You can directly join meeting. Okay, so no problem. That is the 2.10. Okay, that's fine. So let's stop IP address and 192.168.2. Let's say 2 and 192.168.2.10. That's fine. So now this is a server, and for use the server, I have to enable the HTTP. Okay, fine. Guys, we can see that HTTP service is on, and HTTPS service is also on this network. Okay, that's great. That's fine. Now, what I have to do, I will configure my network, or let me say there is a device that is PC, okay, and let me do one more amendment in this. This is a previous topology that we have used. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the topology a little bit. I will not change the entire topology because we have to do this within the time limit. So that's why we will not make some we will not make a large change in it. We will do some changes that can acceptable and that will take some little time. So one more network I have in this time, and the network is, let me say, like 10.0.0.0/24. That's great. So that's fine. I haven't explained the access control list rule. First, I'm going to configure the ACL. Then we will discuss about the rules that we have to do. Okay, we have one another network, and we have to add that network. So enable configure terminal 0/1. Okay, not 0/1. It's gigabit. Gigabit is the net 0/2. Okay, then no shutdown. Okay, IP address, that is 10.0.0.10, then 255.255.255.0. So that is the IP address that we have done, and now I have to add router EIGRP1. So network 10.0.0.0 255.255.255.0, done. Exit, then exit. Now let me first verify that we have the ACL or not. No ACL in this because we haven't configured access control list on this router. In the previous, we did the configuration on this. So show. Okay. So here we have an access control list. So I have to remove, no, for remove the access control list, I have to go on configure terminal, then no access list, no. Okay, it was a named access control list, so I have to write the complete syntax for that. Standard. So now we do not have any access list here. Okay. Let me set some rules for access control list, and the rules are that I do not want what I want actually in this ACL. What I want, network 10.0.0.0 can ping the server 1, but can't access TP of it. Okay, the first deny rule that we have to do is the 10.0.0.0 जो network है that will not allow to access the web access, because then this network will be denied to access that particular server 1. The server 1 is this server. Okay, let me first make some changes on it. This is server 1 and this is server 2. Okay, so that's first rule, and now we come on second rule. Second rule is 10.0.0.0 can't ping server 1, server 2, okay, but have web access. And the third rule is 172.16.0.0 can web access the server 1 and server 2, but cannot ping it. So here we have the rules. So the rules are, let me zoom in. You guys can see the rules. Here we have the rules. Rule number 1, that 10.0.0.0 can ping the server 1 but cannot access HTTP of it. That means if I want to access a server, a web server, then I have to go in my browser and I have to go on that particular network. Okay, so for doing this, I will show you that how to use a web server. Let me continue with the second rule. The second rule is 10.0.0.0 can't ping server 2 but have web access. And 172.16.0.0 can web access the server and server 2 but can't ping it. So this is what we have. Okay. So in this scenario, server 1 and server 2, there is a network, both PC will not allow to web access this server, but they can ping it. Let me show you that how to ping. Okay, ping 192.168.1.2. So yeah, that is the server. Let me see what is the IP address we have. 1.10, okay, and okay, this is 1.5. I thought, what is the IP? It's 1.5 now. Okay, that's great. That was the mistake that we were doing. That is 1.5. Okay, let me show you that how to use. Okay, now we are able to ping the device. Still guys, we didn't configure any access control list. And let me show you that is it possible for me to web access. For doing the web access of any web server, I have to go on web browser, then I have to put the IP address of that server dot 1.5. So guys, we can see that yeah, we have the access. A small page, hello world, copyright section, we have the copyright section. Images page, we have the Cisco image. So yeah, we are able to access the web interface as well. Let me show you, if we are able to access 192.168.2.2, yeah, we can access the 192.168.2.2, the server number 2. Let me continue with this rule number 1. Okay, so now what will we do? We will configure the ACL, and which ACL, extended access control list. And today I will demonstrate the named access control list. How to configure actually the name extended ACL. So I will write the command IP access list extended, the name of extended ACL. Let me give the name Cisco. Then rule number 10, it's not mandatory to give numbering from the beginning. In my While we are configuring the access control list, it will taken as by default. Okay, so yeah, I will write the command permit or deny. So first rule is for deny. Okay, I want to deny the HTTP. So HTTP is a part of TCP protocol suite. Okay, so I will deny the TCP from 10.0.0.0 and the 0.0.0.255. This is going to be the wildcard mask for that source. And now the destination is server 1. Server 1 has the IP address of like the host. I'm using the host, that will indicate that I will give only one IP address for it, 192.168.1.5. Okay, and now what I want to equal the port number of HTTP protocol. So what is the port number of HTTP protocol? Everyone knows that is 80. Okay, so that's it. I read the rule and let me show you the rule in a single line. डिनाई करना है मुझे टीसीपी प्रोटोकॉल को फ्रॉम 10 नेटवर्क जिसका वाइल्ड कार्ड मास्क ये है टू दैट पर्टिकुलर होस्ट जिसका एड्रेस ये है. एंड नाउ मुझे कंप्लीट टीसीपी, पूरा टीसीपी शूट नहीं मुझे हटाना है, मुझे सिर्फ वहां पे HTTP प्रोटोकॉल को मुझे डिनाई करना है. तो मैंने इक्वल में पोर्ट नंबर लिखा है. Okay, so that is, we have first rule to deny. Okay, and then the second rule, deny the ping na. So deny ICMP. Guys, we all knows the ICMP protocol is used to deny the ping command. So ICMP, the entire network I'm talking about, so the network of source 255, then to the particular IP of server 2. So the IP is 192.168.2.2 and echo. First deny. Now we have another rule for deny. So what the rule is, 172.16.0.0 can web access the server 1 and server 2 but cannot ping it. Okay, so I want to deny the rule. First I want to write the rule first, deny ICMP. The source address is now 172.16.0.0 0.0.0.255 to the both server 1 and server 2. Okay, so there is the limitation of access control list, then I can add one network or the entire network, one IP at a time, if these IP do not belong to same subnet. Okay, so host like that is 192.168.1.5. Okay, and ECHO echo, the other rule for 2.2. 2.2. The deny rule has been configured. Now the remaining thing should be permitted for every. Okay, let me tell you one thing. I denied this network that this network will not be able to ping that particular server. But what about this PC? What about this PC? So for remaining devices, for remaining IP addresses, I have to write the command permit ICMP any from any source to any destination and what the IP. Then again permit TCP any and equals to 80. That is the IP address rules that we have to configure. So guys, I think that you all can see this. These are such rules that we have configured for our target. So this is what we have. Let me show you the access control list. Show access list, and this is what we have: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And let me apply. Okay, configure terminal interface. Which interface? Gigabit 0/0. Okay. No IP access group. That is the command that I will use to remove the applied access list that is no longer exist in my configuration. So I have to remove this. Then I will continue IP access group, and the name is Cisco. Okay, the name is, I thought, Cisco. Yeah, Cisco. And for ARM. That is what we have done. Let me do the ping for the server one. Okay, so I will ping the server one. I can ping it because I allowed it. And let me ping the server 2.2. I will not be able to ping it because I denied it. I write a rule to deny the ping operation for that particular server number 2. Let me show you the web access. Okay, so 192.168.2.2 is still accessible because I allowed it. And what about 1.5? Let me show you 1.5. We will receive an error message for that request timed out. Okay, so now I will not have I do not have access, okay, of that particular server. I cannot access the server one because I denied it in my rule. Guys, you all can see the rules. You all can see 10.0.0 can ping the server one but can't access HTTP of it. So yes, this PC which belongs to 10.0.0.0 can ping the server one. I give you the demonstration, but this PC cannot access the web server of server one. Okay, the web access. Now let me show you whether we are able to ping the PC also or not. Okay, remember one thing: I cannot web access a PC. Okay, because that is not configured as web server. I have to use a server instead of a PC. Okay, so now I will show you that if I want to ping 192.168.1.1, so let me show you whether we are able to ping that PC or not. So it will take time to give you answer. Yes, we are able to ping this PC. Let me show you if we want to ping that PC also. So yes, we will have the access to ping that PC. So the thing is clear with us that this is how we are going to configure the access control list. Doesn't matter that it is extended or it is standard, and it's really not matter now. I think that now you all got the idea that how to configure an access control list of numbered access control list either, or the named access control list. So yes, now I want to know from all of you, okay, that if you guys have any issue with this existing topology that we have done, so if you guys have any doubt, any problem with this, you guys can ask me. I will re-explain this, or else we will continue further. So I think that we both do not have any issue with this access control list. So now, guys, this is what we have as the access control list, and I hope that you all guys got the access control list in a better way. So now this is the access control list. In our next topic will be the network access network address translation.